Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SOXL. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 28th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SOXL as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.46. Now, let's examine the exchange-traded fund's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold accumulate recommendation. The exchange-traded fund resides in the upper part of a very wide and downward trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a compelling selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is to be expected. A breakout above the upper trend line at $18.14 will initially indicate a slower rate of decline and may represent the first sign of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 20.48% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 73.85% and negative 15.35%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected decline of 70.34%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from a complete loss of 100% to a decline of 69.80% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $5.15. Our latest daily update for SOXL features the headline, SOXL ETF upgraded from sell candidate to hold accumulate after Wednesday trading session. The SOXL ETF price decreased by 1.45% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, falling from $17.29 to $17.04. During the last trading day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 4%, with a low of $16.90 and a high of $17.57. The price has declined in 8 of the last 10 days, down by 8.39% during this time frame. Interestingly, the trading volume also dropped on the last day alongside the ETF price, which is a positive indicator, as volume typically follows the ETF's movements. On that day, the trading volume fell by 14 million shares, with a total of 119 million shares exchanged for approximately $2.03 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.08, while the lowest price was $7.23. Currently, the price is 75.68% or $53.04 below the 52-week high, and 95.49%, or $361.20, below the all-time high recorded on the 26th of November, 2020, when the price reached $378.24. The recent performance of SOXL, the leveraged exchange-traded fund focused on the semiconductor sector, reflects significant investor activity and market sentiments. As of the 21st of May, SOXL has been highlighted among the top-performing leveraged and inverse exchange-traded funds. This rise indicates strong investor confidence, likely due to improving conditions in the technology sector, particularly following the U.S.-China trade truce that has further driven momentum in semiconductor stocks. In the past 3 months, SOXL has ranked among the most heavily traded, exchange-traded funds, suggesting a growing interest from both retail and institutional investors. This influx of trading volume can lead to increased price volatility, amplifying both gains and losses in the short term. The exchange-traded fund's performance aligns with broader market trends, where recent tariff pauses have energized bullish sentiments. Investors are leveraging SOXL to capitalize on potential market rebounds amid ongoing geopolitical uncertainties. This strategy can contribute to short-term price spikes as traders react swiftly to news and rumors. Looking ahead, if the semiconductor sector continues to recover and uncertainty surrounding trade relations eases, SOXL could maintain an upward trajectory. However, its leveraged nature means it is susceptible to sharp movements in the opposite direction if the market turns. Therefore, while short-term prospects appear strong, investors should remain cautious about the inherent risks associated with leveraged exchange-traded funds like SOXL, particularly in a volatile market environment. The following signals have been identified for SOX. The SOX exchange-traded fund holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal in the fund, indicating a positive outlook. If the fund continues to gain, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $17.08. Conversely, if it declines, the fund will find support from the long-term average at about $13.50. A breakthrough above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, May 14, 2025, and thus far, it has declined by 9.55%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume has decreased along with the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 10 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 111 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 14 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 25 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 68 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages presents a buy signal from 203 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to explore more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $15.95 and $13.66. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as a breakdown could lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this case, SOXL finds support just below today's level at $15.95. If this level is broken, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $13.66 and $13.29. This exchange-traded fund may experience significant fluctuations during the day, indicating a high level of volatility. With a considerably wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this exchange-traded fund is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the exchange-traded fund moved $0.67 between its high and low, equating to 4%. Over the past week, the average daily volatility of the exchange-traded fund has been 6.89%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOX. In the event of an upward trend, a first resistance level for SOX is at $17.13. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOX meets its first support level at $15.95. If this support holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $16.08, reflecting a decrease of 5.64%. This exchange-traded fund experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 9 days ago. Is SOXL ETF a good buy? SOXL presents several positive indicators. However, they do not sufficiently support a recommendation to buy at this time. Currently, it is advisable to consider this ETF as a hold or accumulate position while awaiting further developments. Our analysis has been updated since the last evaluation, changing the conclusion from a sell to a hold or accumulate recommendation. Upon examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 29th of May, we anticipate that SOXL will open higher by approximately 12.8 cents, starting at a price of $17.17. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.